Assalamu alaikum. I'd like to welcome you to Mr. Quick's online video lesson.
Check this out.
Where it is, we're continuing on our mission here, and we stopped last time. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if you spent any time on the website, getting some really good information or reviewing what we went over in class. But we stopped with fragmented sentences, and we talked about what a fragmented sentence is, and we were having this exact same problem. Yes, we were. We sure were. This is like interesting. Actually, it's worse. Wow. Yes. What is a fragmented sentence? Okay. You know what it is. Yes, we talked about it. It's missing a subject or a verb usually, and we don't need to talk about that. Okay. It looks like we're having a problem with PowerPoint today. It's I don't know why it's doing that. That's really interesting. Why is it doing that? That's not what I wanted to do. One moment. Let's see if we can't figure out what's holding us up here. Okay, that's one thing there. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Take care of that. I'll take care of that. And that. Okay, I don't know if this is going to help. Hopefully. Okay. What is a fragmented sentence, Mr. Ahmed? Really? You sure? That's it? Say that again. Yes? We talked about that, yes?
A sentence on the verb or...
Oh, okay. All right. The verb are part of the verb string there. We did this, yes. John working extra hard on his book shot lately. Yes, yes, yes. What's the problem with this sentence, sir? Huh? What's missing? John is. Who disagrees? John had been, has been. Who said has been? Somebody say has been? Yes? Okay. Yes. Has been. Yes, that is true. We went over that. Let's move along here. We didn't fix the problem. That's very interesting. I can't use this particular transition. I don't know why it takes a lot of energy to do. I need to change. Anticipation. Anticipation. Okay, well, we can move right on. What was the last thing you have in your notes? We can skip all of this. Get down to business. The last thing you have in your notes. Last thing you have in your notes.
Avoiding the fragment.
Avoiding fragmented. So we went over incomplete verb. We went over all of that. Okay. Let's see if we can't skip some things here. Tell you what. See if we can't just Okay. Avoiding fragmented sentences. Okay. So we talked about prepositional phrases. We talked about questions to ask. We talked about practice time. We talked about practice time. Okay. And how much practice did we do? No, I don't think we did any practice, did we? Did we do practice? No one has anything in their notes? Open your notebooks. Oh, to the last thing you put in your notes. You did 4 sentences. Read the sentences to me.
At first, my Japanese was very poor and communication was slow, but with practice, my Japanese improved rapidly. And she was not able to admit she was an alcoholic, semicolon, in the past,
No, that's something else. No, that's something else. That's something else. Okay, we're just going to start here because I think you're confusing it with run-on sentences. You're confusing, what we're doing now with run-on sentences. Yes? Yes. So I don't think we've gotten this far. Well, doesn't look like we're going to get this far. What is this about? That's a little faster than what we were doing here. Okay. I don't know if we got this far. I don't know if we passed this point. I think we did. I don't think we did. Is there questions to ask? These are questions that you have to ask when you're trying to determine whether a sentence is a fragmented sentence or not. Maybe you have this in your notes. Maybe you don't. If you don't, maybe you should. Yes. Is there a verb? If no, there's a sentence fragment. Without a doubt. Yes. And we have some examples of verbs that cannot function as a verb in a sentence. Is there a subject? Of course, if there's no subject, we definitely have a fragmented sentence. If the text begins with a subordinating word, it is in fact a sentence fragment if it does not have an independent clause. Yes. For example, if it begins with although, when, while, before, etc., and it does not have an independent clause, then without a doubt there is a fragment. But I think that's the easy part of fragments. I think we already know this from when we talked about clauses. Yes? Yes? Okay, so we don't have to waste our time with that. Okay, it's practice time. Did we do this one? No, that's what I thought. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is what we do. Practice time. If you get it right, we don't have to do any practice sentences. Because we need to do practice. We did practice with run-ons. We need to do practice with fragments. We get this one right, you don't have to do 3 practice sentences. Simple as that. Everyone did the vocabulary sentences, right? Yes? Okay, good. So we did some work. Friends taking turns at the rock climb, helping and joking with each other. Okay, that's a nice sentence, right? Who wants to represent the class and take a stab at this sentence here? Who wants to represent the class and take a stab at this sentence. Remember the questions that you have to ask yourself. Is there a verb? Is there a subject? Does it begin with a subordinating word? And if it does it have an independent clause? How would you correct this one? Someone can represent the class. Yes?
You add an R.
You add what?
R.
R? Anyone disagree? Does anyone disagree? She said friends are taking turns. Agree, disagree? Agree to disagree? Yes?
Is it friends take turns?
Friends take turns at the rock climb, helping and joking with each other. We got to make a decision here. Which is it going to be? Because since these two young ladies are the only ones who gave an answer, and we have to choose between one. She says are, friends are. She says friends take. So, what are we going to do? Decisions. What are we going to do? What do you want to do? You want to do anything? What do you want to do? You want to do anything? Nobody? Want me to choose? Okay, well let's see. No verb. Taking is a present participle and cannot function as a main verb in a sentence. So what does that tell us? Amira, what does that tell us?
It tells us that taking can't be...
Okay. And? Go ahead.
Does that make verb?
So how would you correct that?
You get a
Helping?
helping verb? No, you take a linking...
A linking verb?
Take... Or...
Look at that. Looky here. Friends took turns. Took turns at the rock climb, helping and joking with each other. Helping and joking with each other. Very interesting. Very interesting.